Live from the Chubber's Nest in your local fucking slummy shithole neighborhood, it's the Ludcast, your one-stop shop for things that titillate the mind and challenge the beliefs. And all that just means this one thing. Ludcast! That's right. We circle back around and we say it one more fucking time. Because you're going to hear stuff on here that's going to kind of blow your mind and going to make you say, what the hell? Or other words that you can substitute for those. It's in the future, but it's becoming the past as we're saying it to your earballs. Unfortunately, by the time it gets to your earballs, it's already the past, becoming the future for you. See? So there you go. So the adventure keeps on going. You know, it's all right to have a good time. That's one of the most important messages of enlightenment. We should try to comprehend the highest pleasure level, the pleasure of God, so to speak, in all that we perceive.
What are you talking about? Life is punishment.
No one in higher consciousness wants any of us to have a miserable time on earth.
No, all about learning hard lessons.
Listen, goddammit, there is a paradise in and around you right now. And to be there, you don't even have to make a move, not even lifting your eyes from the page if you're reading. You can open yourself to the diamond-like perfection of everything you see and feel. If you don't think it can happen that easily, just be loving moment by moment and trust that it will come to you. There you go.
Oh, amazing. Paradise forever.
A paradise in your eyes. Forever. Crikey.
So,
Huh?
what? Crikey, what?
Crikey, what were we just talking about before we started all this? What was we talking about?
I'm going to kill me.
The Chubber's Nest.
Ah, yes, the Chubber's Nest. Brought to you by the Chubber's Nest.
Holy shit.
The one place everyone truly feels equal. The dancers and the patrons alike are all shitbags, so there you go.
Yeah.
Everything is equal.
They have a chubber either in their mouth or in their hole.
True democracy reigns at the Chubber's Nest.
Yeah.
Democracy in action. Anywho, there's more important things to be talked about than that. Although I like the Chubber's Nest, I think that's pretty fucking funny. But there's things out there in this world, people, that need to be addressed. Like abnormal terminations.
I got a question.
What?
What's going on? What's happening out in Rockford?
Out in Rockford?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Not much.
People doing shit? I don't know. People are doing shit. And
it's like the third largest city in Illinois.
I know. It's fucking, yeah.
It feels like a
big...
big...
What, the second?
Rockford feels like a big little place, though. Or like a little big place or something like that.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel all citied out. It's not like urban. You know, it's like, I don't know, it's just like a spread out town.
Hey, do you know anything about that theater that got restored out there?
Oh, in downtown?
Yeah, and it was the guy from Cheap Trick, I guess, did it.
Rick Nielsen.
He's from Rockford, so.
Yeah, so he invested time and money in making that theater real nice.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah,
like,
have you been there?
Mommy's all right, Daddy's all right. It
No,
just seem a little
I haven't been there.
weird.
Yeah,
Why?
I saw a book that they made a while back. It looked
Ooh.
pretty cool. It was like very,
Yeah, it's like old school. I know that.
yeah, it was all restored, all fancy.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it looked pretty cool though. I'd like to check it out sometime.
Yeah. I saw his son play a couple times around here.
You gotta be fucking kidding.
Huh?
Oh, I don't have any Cheap Trick on my iPod. Unbelievably, it's one of my favorite bands of all time. Son of a bitch.
Because you're too cheap to pay for it.
Yeah, it was a cheap trick. I played a cheap trick on myself. Hello. You fucking bastard. Why you bad-mouthing me, shit brick?
Well, I was working for this guy out here, and one
You
of
lying
his neighbors,
sack of shit. What?
within less than a half mile, was the guy from I'm not sure which guy, but one of the guys from Cheap Trick. It's like right down the way from him. That was his claim to fame in the neighborhood, you know.
Yeah,
My
right.
neighbors, the one guy, I'm not like
He's a lying sack of shit.
he made it up just to sound cool.
Robin Zander and fucking Bunny Carlos and shit. He's like, yeah, Cheap Trick. They're like, they'll never think of looking this up because it's just cool enough to be cool, but without being like, wow. Cheap Tricks.
Confusing.
Huh.
Huh?
Yeah.
This deception is the system of bitches.
Come on, man. Just believe, man. Believe.
Believe in the hope and change. Believe in it.
What? Jehovah's?
Yeah, believe in Jehovah's.
Yeah.
Believe in the hope and change.
Yeah.
I hope I get some change.
Oh, snap.
Real soon.
I'm changing for hope and hoping for change. Listen,
Changing for
motherfucker.
hope.
Recycling cans for extra cash.
Eat shit.
But,
That's bullshit.
Hey, man, the price of aluminum's pretty good right now. I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm gonna make an aluminum gangster necklace and wear that because it's more pimping.
Hey, I saw an ad on I don't know what it was. It's like a secondary ad when you like look at a website. And it was for Alzheimer's, right? It shows like this old person. I don't know if you guys have seen this.
What?
It shows an old person.
Oh.
It shows a middle-aged person, and it shows a teenager. And it's just like
They're all equally retarded.
yeah. I was like, what is this? Everybody's got Alzheimer's. What are you trying to say? I don't get it. They're like, oh, I can't remember.
Your Alzheimer's is getting in the way of you being able to function properly, man. You gotta have this checked out quickly. Fucking retard.
They've been confused.
speaking of that, they got this
Propaganda.
commercial about they jump out of the plane and one of the jumpers parachute didn't open, and the other person was like, "Hey man, hey, take my hand, you know," and he's like, "No, it's okay, it's all right." And that person kept offering. He's like, "No, it's okay, you know. I think it's, hey, I'll be okay, you know." And I guess it's a commercial about like psychopaths, I guess.
A commercial about psychopaths? What the fuck? A commercial about psychopaths. What in the world kind of fucking insanity?
They're like, I'm a psychopath. But I'm okay. I'm okay, everybody.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Everything's
Yeah.
fine. Everything's fine.
Yeah, no parachute, just going down. You know, like, hey, just grab my hand. I'll help you out. No, it's okay. You know.
Psychopath.
Everything's fine no matter what.
Yeah.
It's okay, no problem. About to fucking lose their mind. It's okay.
I don't need any help, I swear.
Yeah.
Just fuck off.
Everything's fucking fine. Everything's fine, man.
You kept saying, nah, it's all right, thanks anyway, you know. All calm and shit. I know parachute falling.
That's retarded.
It's all good.
What in the fuckle?
Was that recently, or is that an old one?
No, I just saw that today.
What kind of shit are they trying to feed us?
Listen, god damn it. Hold on.
I think they're just trying to say if you're mentally ill, go get some help.
Yeah.
They're trying to tell you.
Or if you have Alzheimer's, don't forget to get help.
They're trying to tell you if you're mentally ill, go jump out of a fucking plane without a parachute because you'll keep telling yourself everything's fine all the way down till you splatter on the fucking ground.
Yeah, you'd be like, I'm fine, everything's okay.
Blam! They're like, oh yeah, well, okay. Minus one more. Anyhow, you know what?
You know, what?
No one on the space level ever puts barriers or tests in the way of someone who is trying to raise his spiritual level. Hindsight may make it look as though you were being tested, but in truth, you were always being allowed to decide for yourself, to define the universe that is real to you. Higher beings are only too happy when you show yourself loving enough to rise. You will be given every help and chance when you ask for it, whether you ask by taking LSD or any other way. Be it simple prayer, or writing a letter to Santa Claus. God damn it! You're never asked to torment or frustrate yourself. You don't have to prove anything. You can't prove anything. Your vibrations always speak true. You can't lie about them. And it's easy to rise on the wings of love, no matter how convincing any perception of any level of reality, no matter how overwhelming or intricate and complex. You're still seeing only a fragment within our true reality, being just us, unresisting, unattached, and loving all, man. So think about that. You tell me what you think.
I think it sounds like a verse from a Bible.
From a Bible? Yes.
That sounds like some New Age homosexual fucking enlightenment.
New Age homosexual enlightenment? Okay, alright. Well, as a being who vibrates at a relatively high level a lot of the time, I accept what you guys have to say. Now, do I agree that it sounds like something out of the Bible or some New Age homosexual shit? I don't know. It seems to make sense, doesn't it? Think about that shit. Like, you go out into the world. You happen to be having a fucking great day. You get around other people. Maybe they're not having as great a day as you. But your mood and shit, your vibe is such that you bring them up. And they feel better for having met up with you because you were in such a great mood and loving life and shit. Conversely, you go out into the day. You're all grumpy or kind of pissy or something just quite right and shit, and you're just like, eh. And you're on this.
Your liver's all aching and shit.
Yeah, you got an achy liver and you're fucking grumpy as shit about it. And then you meet up with people and maybe they're fucking digging their day, and you're kind of like, fuck this.
And you're like, fuck you, stick around. brown dick in your mouth.
There you go. See, with the big brown dick in your mouth. So at that point, you have the choice to make. Do I allow myself to be brought up by perhaps interacting with these people who are fucking having a better day than me? Or do I choose to say, fuck those assholes and shit, and I kind of revel and kind of double down in the negativity that I might be experiencing? That's a choice, isn't it?
Yep.
What do you think, Greg?
Is it a choice? Yeah.
I believe it.
But is it always an easy choice?
No. A lot of times it's not. A lot of times it's a very challenging thing.
Not.
And the ease and comfort,
That's the thing.
and the ease and comfort of going with what we might naturally want to do, which is like, fuck off. It's a very tempting.
Yeah.
It's a very strong, mechanism in our minds. That's for sure. There's no doubt about it. But in order for the world to be a better place for us having been here and lived it, shouldn't we be more conscientious of that choice instead of just going with what feels comfortable?
Or sometimes easy.
Yeah.
Get out of your comfort zone.
Or create a new comfort zone with being more chill. And that becomes more your new comfort zone that you've designed for yourself, so that becomes more your habit, is to just be like, well, man, all right, I'm going to let that go because it's just not all this shit's worth it.
So to get to that,
The new comfort zone?
higher ground, whatever.
Yes.
Just take a deep breath and start doing yoga.
or we could streamline
Hey,
it.
it's true though, man.
Yoga does.
Just imagine of some hottie doing yoga.
Well, now you're getting into fucking Pornhub territory.
Or how is that? It could make someone happy.
That's true. I'm not arguing that point. That is, you are 100% correct. Yes. What were you saying? What were you saying, McSpliff?
Oh, I was saying what you could do though, if you're going to go that route, is have you ever seen like those yogi books where they swallow like a
the tape,
like a long
the
swab
cord,
type of thing?
Yeah, the cord of cotton and shit.
Yeah, and it like absorbs some mucus, and you like pull it out and shit.
They floss their buttholes from the inside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You ever seen that, Greg?
Yeah.
Yeah, like these serious yogis, they like swallow like big long cotton swabs, and then it like absorbs mucus, and then they pull it out from their guts.
Yeah, it's almost like a tape.
Really?
Yeah, it's weird.
It's like a whole thing. Some people, I think, overdo it. Probably, they just keep doing it, thinking it's going to make them
all of a sudden the one end's hanging out their ass and shit, and they got to pass this like fucking this 18-foot long fucking thing out their ass.
Yeah, they don't know which way to pull it, because if they pull it back, then they're going to taste shit. But otherwise, it could be a long ride.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's a lot of fucking time on your hands to dedicate to that kind of shit, man. I think doing yoga does help to keep you chill. Because being all stretched out, man, your body naturally feeling more limber and relaxed and shit. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But I think you can streamline and silver bullet the whole thing and just kind of be like, learn to give a little less of an intense fuck about quite as many things, and maybe learn to like even keel a lot of that shit somehow, split the difference and fucking go with it, brother.
Yep.
And oogity boogity to yoogity.
Well, each moment is up to you to decide how you're going to react to it.
That's true.
So you can be happy about it, or you can get shitty about it. It's up to you.
The immortal structure of...
Son of a bitch.
Scratch it.
Till the wrinkles come out.
the modern structure of
The model structure of Marubihag is this. Listen, god damn it. Why are you making me feel so weird about it, brother? Boogala hoogala, halal 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 halal. Actually,
I hear the wheels of samsara are turning.
Yes, I was gonna say I kind of crossed over the cultures there a little bit. These people don't generally do too much of the. They actually are a little more chill.
Oh.
Yep. Just like Cheech and Chong when they fucking then when they get smoked that huge joint and they end up.
Say, oh man, come on.
Oh shit. Like you feel better, man, huh? Like, yeah, you feel all right. Oh yeah. Mellow out, man. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. I see the guys down in my neighborhood, man. They took too much acid, man. My head's gonna swell up like a basketball. I watched it a few days ago, man. It holds up as one of the funniest fucking scenes ever, though.
You know, check this out, though. Like in India, right? They don't have to convert anything. They still cook all their shit on what? With wood. What else?
Open fire in a big pan,
coal. Or else charcoal. So they don't have to convert much, you know. They're okay. Whereas us, here comes the winter. What are we going to convert to?
We're gonna make
We're gonna burn bodies and shit.
Burn what?
Bodies.
We're gonna eat wieners.
We're gonna burn wieners.
We're gonna roast wieners all winter long.
It's gonna be a winter long wiener roast. Sweet.
Oh yeah.
Looking forward to it. I gotta get my fucking. I gotta get my fucking attic fucking insulated this.
Don't forget
this
about
summer.
Uncle Queer's.
Their buddy told Europe that he's going to turn off the faucet in about October.
Fuck them. It won't happen. It'll be some fucking thing. It'll always be. We are going to turn you off, then cut you off 100%. Yes. I mean, come on. What the fuck is that? I know they say this shit, but the terms are always so ludicrous because the one surefire way to fucking motivate human beings is to fucking grab them by their nuts and shit and hang on for a second, and then you get their attention and shit.
Yeah.
You will be in freezer all winter long. Everyone will die. Yes, fuck you all. Bushka.
They're going to be sleeping in coats and fucking...
Yeah. You will become human icicle in your own home. That is how bad it will become for you. Oh, God, help me. Oh, no.
Do in Russia.
Yeah. Just like my predecessors before me, I am not afraid to kill all of you for a political reason, no problem. Yes, moving forward. Yeah. Yes, it's very extreme, but it gets the attention that it needs to, and of course, that's also a way to signal the fucking UN and all those other worthless fucking cocksuckers to fucking fumble around with their thumb up their ass, justifying their existence somehow.
Yeah.
Yeah, fucking ridiculous.
You mean looking to get paid?
Yeah, they're like, well, surely America's, since if
there was no money coming in, these organizations wouldn't exist at all.
Well, since our fucking Dave Mira, our BMX president, since that fucking idiot, fucking got us back in that shit immediately as a reactionary fucking shooting from the
like
hip,
jump,
fucking
like launched at it. Oh,
knee-jerk reactionary move
part
to
of the UN. Oh no.
yeah, let's get back in that and the Versailles the Treaty of Versailles or whatever the fuck that shit was.
Well, that clown was rambling.
I don't believe it.
I don't comedy show.
He's too.
They actually had to cut his ass off and tell him, "Hey, we gotta go to commercial. Shut the fuck up."
But he's such an intelligent and succinct speaker. I find that hard to believe.
Yeah.
I think I
So like,
pooped my
okay, he's
pants.
rambling. Cut.
Well,
Commercial.
then it's just like any speech he ever gave and like any press conference he was ever at. They give him about three words or maybe even just 3 syllables before they cut his mic. He's constantly getting pissed off that his own administration is like trying to mitigate the collateral damage his mouth does because he's too stupid to know what the fuck he's saying.
You could possibly imagine. I mean, you wonder if it's like supposed to be comical or like fucked up, or if it's just that fucking retarded.
See, I don't know.
I don't think he knows where he's at half the fucking time.
I think for intelligent people, it feels like a theater of the absurd, and it's kind of a little cruel and weird. And to have him propped up there doing that shit, making him just the target for all this weird fucking hate and shit.
Yeah.
And half the time, I mean, he's probably just sitting there going, yeah, sounds like a good idea, while he's fucking thinking about kids staring at him.
Divine comedy.
Yeah, it's like tragic, sad funny. And he's
yeah.
while he's sitting,
he's thinking about sniffing kids.
Like,
yeah,
like
man. He's sitting in there
like a fucking bus going off the cliff.
Yeah, in super slow mo and shit. Just going over the cliff in the slowest slow mo ever. You're just like, this is just painful watching this.
Freddy Krueger is like taking his time, like walking up the aisle.
Doing that fucking thing. Yes, man. Just extending the fucking anxiety and fucking frustration of it. Yeah. Fuck, man. The dude's too fucking stupid, but yes, I think it's a theater of the absurd where it's just like they're using him as the fucking...
I bet you right now they're recruiting motherfuckers that look alike, you know? So...
God.
Except they can't find one that fucking actually...
Is retarded
they can't
enough?
Find one that fucking can carry out a full sentence.
Oh, yeah, they're like, okay,
no.
We gotta find Grandpa Joe, but at
no,
least
the problem is
almost say as good.
The problem is they're too literate. They're all too literate. They're all too fucking smart for the job. They can't fucking look stupid enough, like true with accuracy and authenticity. An idiot.
That's when they give him a fucking shock treatment, you know. Fucking before he goes out to public, they just fucking shock treatment and put him out there. Just wipe the drool before they push him out.
But the only problem with the only problem with it is that he keeps requesting that they give him a shock treatment by hooking a Steely Dan up to a battery and putting it up his ass. So he more or less just rides the lightning on that shit.
Yeah.
Oh, God almighty. And that's why he has the incontinence problems that he has. Is largely from these weird shots.
His nervous system and his lower abdomen.
Well, yeah, because if he got the shock treatment in the classical kind of like up at the temples and shit, he wouldn't have gotten the incontinence. But because he kept putting the thing up his ass and fucking charging it off a battery up his ass, it was down there near all these other organs and like damaged them and shit, so it really compromised their function, and now he has massive fucking just uncontrollable incontinence. That motherfucker.
Yeah, but his sense of smell is heightened.
Oh, yes.
Because of the
yes
desensitization of the other organs. His nose is taking over.
Well, that, and in combination with the fact that his massive incontinence keeps his body pretty much free of all waste, because he nibbles on a fucking cracker and 5 minutes later he's shitting, or like he drinks a glass of water and 3 minutes later he's dribbling all over himself and shit. So his body doesn't really store much waste. So that, coupled with the other factors, gives him this heightened sense of smell. That's his superpower. It's true. Fucking piece of shit.
It's what's gotten him to where he is now. His sense of smell.
Yeah, his heightened smell.
Yeah.
His heightened smell
is fucking. But the chief and commander, supposedly. Yeah.
His heightened smell and his rampant, uncontrollable incontinence.
Yeah, he smells the adrena.
Yeah. He's like, I know there's adrenochrome around here. Like a little pig fucking sniffing truffles and shit.
First he smells himself, and then and once they put on the baby powder, then he can smell the baby juice.
Except he gets distracted because he gets his fucking once in a blue moon erection when he smells baby powder. So all the blood rushes away from his fucking decrepit old stupid head, fucking down to his little fucking his little pube.
Hey, Craig, I got a question for you. Did they have baby powder in Russia? Or I mean, in Poland?
I'm sure they did.
Yeah.
Just sawdust.
I don't remember it.
They just
I don't remember toilet paper either, though.
They just remember it's just sawdust instead. Babushka! Bushka!
Newspaper.
Yeah. Just shove some newspaper shreds down in your pants. Here you go, asshole. You're pissing on it like a fucking rat. You're like, what the fuck is this? Why are we living like this? It's Putin's fault.
Yeah.
It's Gorbachev's fault, motherfuckers.
Yeah.
That big stupid fucking
shortage of toilet paper.
Yeah, because he used it all up trying to wipe that fucking birthmark off his fucking forehead.
They started sending out brown toilet paper from the paper mill.
Yeah, it was just pulp,
compressed sawdust.
Yeah, it was just like pulp and shit. Here you go, scrape, scratch, scrape. Yeah, no, there's like just pulpy, kind of like it's like 120 grit, not too bad, but a little rough. Scrape, scratch. You're like, fuck it, let's use bidets, man. The backsplash bidet. It's just a shallow, wide pan. You're like, what the fuck is this?
Have you ever used a bidet?
No. Have you ever used a bidet, man?
No.
Are you anxious to do so?
Oh, yeah, I can't wait to put one in.
Oh, yeah.
Like a drinking fountain.
Oh, dog. Brother.
I bet you that's what a lot of motherfuckers think when they go to your... wow, that's a fancy drinking fountain.
Dude, the second you said that, I had to fucking clamp down on my lips and shit. I bit my lips off because I was just about to say some fucking crazy ass jokes on that shit. Drinking fountain, holy shit. Oh my god. Whew, I have to take a breath, dude. Whew,
well, hey, imagine this.
It almost shot out my mouth, huh?
You drank too much and you're feeling nauseous, so you go and you vomit in the toilet, but then you're like, man, I need some water.
I need a little rinse off. I need a little rinse off. Yeah. Your gums and teeth, you're just like, oh god. Your backsplash.
You feel good. Yeah, you wouldn't know the difference at that point.
Oh, you'd be thanking God they fucking whoever put that fucking thing on there had done it. Like, oh oh, this is wonderful. Oh, it's backsplashing piss and shit and shit all over you. You're like, right in your mouth. I don't care. I don't care. It's fantastic. Yeah, man, I don't know. It'd be kind of weird, a little tickle jet. Whee! Whoa! Hey-oh! It's like it's goosing you a little bit. Fucking power washing your wrinkles out of it. Your little,
it'd be better than rubbing it with
your
some
little
sandpaper.
Yeah, well, fuck yeah, man. There ain't no doubt about it. Between the two, I'll take a power wash on my wrinkled grommet and shit. A little, like, what were those? A water pick for your asshole?
I think we petition to have them be in all public restrooms across the country.
I think they should be from now on.
Yeah. If there's going to be transgenders, then we nowadays.
I think that should be in all public and private restrooms everywhere, and no one should be exempt. And then, if you don't have one, you should be fined like $3,000 a day until it's resolved, multiplying.
Yeah, there would never be a toilet paper shortage again.
Nope.
And and then you can say it's a 2-in-1 deal.
A 2-in-1
drinking fountain /
oh, fucking asshole rinser. It's your combination drinking / asshole fountain and shit. Here we go.
Yeah.
Pick a hole and fucking spray it down, whatever it is.
Hydration /
hydration fucking bidet. The
what
fuck?
What if it shot up your ass so far that you had a fucking enema?
Oh, triple, man. Then it's a fucking triple threat.
Yeah, then you just blast out all the shit.
Yeah, depending.
You're like, oh!
You could do it like a pressure sensitive kind of thing, like where if you lean your thumb on the little button a little harder, it's like enema time. Or you could do like a knob where like if you click it into that, you can. It's like a nice dimmer switch, and then up at the top of the dimmer switch, there's a little click in the fucking hyper mode. So either way, you're guaranteed some control on your level of enema sensation. Listen, mister, that's highly disrespectful.
We should make a smart one. That's where the money is. You make a smart one that you can talk to it.
You're
you say,
please.
I want medium enema mode, please. And it's like
medium enema, and then I want you to move my balls around counterclockwise in a figure 8 and shit. Just gently, though.
And you could program it to say "my pleasure."
That sounds like an iRobot sex fucking toilet. You go to take a shit, but there's so much more you could do.
Oh man, you're giving away great ideas.
Oh, I know, just for free. There it is, the world. Somebody make that shit.
Yep, it'd be a hot ticket item for sure.
Fuck yeah, Robo fuck toilet.
The toilet that's fucked too.
Jerk and fucked.
Oh god. And like when you're taking a dump, it goes, "Thank you for shitting in my mouth." And then it swallows it down, and while it flushes itself, it goes, "Ooh, yummy." And then after it's all done with after it's all done with that, then it comes back up to give you a little suck off and shit.
Like a flashlight style.
Yeah, a little vacuum kind of suction-y kind of on your whole fucking
like a cup.
Yeah, on the whole unit, balls and all, everything just gets fucking gently like you're milking a cow on
like
a milk
nipple, titty nipple.
Yeah, like a milking machine on a cow's udder.
Yeah.
And it just kind of
tugs you real
quick.
quick.
It just tugs you a little bit. Hug and tug. You're like, yeah, that was the best shit I've taken in some time. Woohoo! And you go back out in the world just fucking like, yeah, like you're jumping off the fucking bench at the big game ready to fucking kick some ass and shit. Score some points and shit. Yeah, man. Now that's a world I can dig. Blade Runner style. Give it to me. Hey, now I'm...
Yeah.
See, now I'm
You
doing...
need a smart toilet.
The super smart toilet. Too smart for its own good. Fucking... See, now I'm hitting the laugh track button and I don't hear it. Remember last time we were hitting the laugh track button and we could both hear that shit?
Yeah.
Son of a bitch, why? Mumsy doo. So what else the hell is going on in this world, man? What's something cool? Tell me something good. Tell me. Greg, what's something good, man? Tell me about something cool.
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know? You're alive.
I don't know.
I don't know. You're alive in the world. You do cool shit. You think cool thoughts.
What's
happening
the coolest thing you've seen lately?
Something that you just saw, whatever the hell it was, music, fucking TV, fucking philosophy, poetry, life, people, something that just made you go, man, that's pretty cool.
I don't know.
The smart fuck toilet.
I'm digging that shit. I'm digging that all the way to the bank and shit, man.
Horrible.
Yeah,
Portable.
Call it like the Bachelor Deluxe or some shit like that. Executive Bachelor's toilet.
The Bachelor Deluxe.
Yeah. Whole beer 6-pack.
A 6-pack while you're getting fucked by the toilet.
The fleshlight toilet.
Yeah, you get wasted as you get fucked by the toilet and shit. You're like, I'm gonna be here for a minute. She's like, how long are you gonna be? And you're like, I'm gonna be in here for a while. Don't worry about it. And she thinks you're just gonna take a big shit, but in reality, so much more is happening that she can't compete with it.
Or it's happening while you're taking the shit.
That's what I'm saying.
The milking.
Like everything at once. Everything at once.
Same time.
You almost give yourself a hernia because so much is sucking on and vacuuming out your ass and your fucking cock and everything. You're like, Jesus Christ! You're hanging on to the little handles on the side and shit. God.
Well, yeah, violently shaking.
Yeah, you're like, I'm about to go in the toilet. I don't know what the fuck. Like I sat down, I thought it was just my balls splashing on the water, but it turns out it was the toilet reaching up to fuck me. I don't know what the fuck's going on around here.
Yes,
You come out different.
Yeah, never the same.
A massaging stream, the bidet.
Oh Jesus Christ!
Like in repetition.
A prostate numbing cream.
You're like,
You're like, how are you gonna make my?
And it has the option of the beads.
Yeah.
The beads.
And they deliver
The
the
cleaning beads.
yeah, and they deliver the prostate numbing cream and shit. So, you're like, why is my ass numb? I'm not ready for this. This toilet is too advanced for me. I am not there. I am not there in experience with you on this. No, it's too much. The toilet is just outclassing you.
Yeah. And then you just go back to your vibrating bed where you put 50 cents in. Turn it up.
And it feels so quaint and gentle and warm compared to that violation on the toilet that you fall asleep and
It's got
fucking
tags on the backboard.
dreaming of grandma's house.
Fucking tag yourself.
Yeah. You fell asleep on the weird comforter with the floral pattern on it, and you're like, Grandma's house.
Grandma's pegboard.
Yeah, you wake up, your ass is killing you when you wake up. You're like, what the fuck? Grandma's house never felt like that. Son of a bitch. Grandma, no! Don't fuck with Grandma.
Yeah.
Don't fuck with Grandma. Oh, shit. Listen, Fuck.
Miss those guys, you know?
Wouldn't it be cool
Yeah.
if you opened up a drive-through,
Why not?
like a neighborhood drive-through?
A neighborhood drive-through?
Like a
so
Sonic
you can
type
fucking
thing?
like, let's say they call you up. Yeah, cool. So you just drive by the house. You make them the food right there. They can, they got like a limit, 10 minutes to eat and get the fuck off the chair.
Eat and get the fuck off the chair.
No,
My
I'm just saying.
Some of my favorite places to dine. Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah.
They keep you moving along. They're like, make it just uncomfortable enough for these assholes. They don't, like, set up camp.
That would be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wonder how long you could stay before they said something.
Like, you mean, like, who, neighbors or the city?
No, have you ever been to a Sonic
Yeah.
where you like pull up
Yeah, to the side.
the little screen or whatever, the intercom?
Yeah.
Yeah, I wonder how long you can like sit there. You're there for like 2 hours, just like
Fucking
taking
around.
time and shit.
Taking your sweet ass time about it.
They come over and they ask you, "Oh, can I get you anything?" It's like, "Yeah, can we get some waters?"
Yeah.
Just like drag it out.
Yeah.
You're nursing the last diluted bit of your pop, and they come and ask you if they can get you anything. You're like, no, I'm good, and you just sit there and fucking nurse this fucking pop for another couple hours just to see them fucking boil. Where they get to the point where like, fuck it, they just gotta say something, and then we'll know for sure how long it took. Son of a bitch. George would have done it with fucking joy, you know that. He would have enjoyed pissing everybody off. Oops.
Cheap fucking no tip.
No tip? Yeah. You sit there, fuck with them, drink diluted pop for an hour and a half, and then fucking leave no tip.
Wait for the ice to melt in the cup and shit.
Yeah.
Like slurping out with the straw.
And if you have the option of getting a fountain drink, like refills, just go up and get another, and just look over at them while you're doing it. Because they're looking at
They
you.
they have the intercom thing. You can press the button because you sit there.
Yeah.
You have like your own little personal intercom.
Yeah.
And they got like 20 bays or whatever. And you just slurp on the ice while it's all empty.
Oh,
with the button. Can I help you?
Yeah, with the mic, with the microphone button, with the mic open and shit. just sitting there. Yeah, can I get another drink? You fucking dick.
Slurp.
Yep, slurp. Slurpty slurp.
Is your beanie slips off?
Yep. Slurp and sploosh.
Call your stand slurp stand.
Slurp stand? Oh God. I like it. It really rolls off the tongue nicely.
Yeah.
You don't. It doesn't feel. It just feels like creepy saying it. I feel like a creep.
Yeah, come by my slurp.
What's this?
I was gonna say, I'm trying to keep things.
Imagine like having a conversation
Okay.
and somebody's like, "Oh, so what you got going?"
Keep it light.
Oh, I got this little thing going. It's called
Slurp
the slurp stand.
Yeah, they're instantly. They instantly dry and shrivel up. They dry and shrivel. So what'd you say, McSpliff? You're trying to keep this light?
I'm trying to keep it clean, family friendly, you know.
Oh yeah, that's right. What the fuck?
Positive. Positive show.
Yeah, don't be a fucking. Don't be a
I got a
fucking
question.
douchebag about
What's
it.
the last dessert you had?
Oh, you motherfucker.
From the slurp stand.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, Christ. I had a Max Slurp-tastic in the fucking slip slap. The slurp stand. What do they serve there? Fucking cherry pie, I bet? Come on, man.
The Slurpitarium.
Yeah.
Fudge sickles.
Oh, God damn. No thanks. Pass. Hard pass. Hard pass. Thanks anyway.
Coconut cream, fucking popsicle.
Coconut cream.
Yeah. Some fucking snowballs and shit.
Snowballs. Screwballs, yeah.
The whipped cream special.
And a fucking bomb pop in your ass. Listen, pal. That's very disrespectful.
I always like those red, white, and blue ones. They're like kind of like an icy pop. You remember those?
Yeah, bomb pops, man.
Yeah, like cherry, blueberry, vanilla, or whatever the fuck. Lemon.
Oh yeah.
Those are pretty bomb.
Yeah, we just finished off a box of those not too long ago.
Oh, damn.
Then I bought a box of fucking, like, Dreamsicle push-ups that I somehow never got any of.
Yeah, that happens.
The two of them eat me out of house and home, eat the shit right out from under me.
You know, if you come home, it's just like empty wrappers in the garbage can.
And they're just laughing.
What the fuck?
Yeah. And they're just secretly, if not outwardly, just laughing at you.
Yeah, they see the last one, they're like, fuck it.
Yeah.
Just take it.
Nobody ever asks, hey, did everybody get one of these? Does anybody want to try one before this is the last one? So you gotta want to... Fuck no. They go, I got to it first, asshole, later.
They're like, I already had 3. Yo.
Yeah. Yeah, they're shit. In the last hour, I might as well kill them off. Son of a bitch!
The last hour.
At
least I get one more popsicle before it's all over.
The deprived. The deprived and underprivileged cry the loudest.
Greg, are you playing bass still?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you fuck around on it?
Oh yeah, guitar too. Got the drums downstairs.
Yeah, that's cool, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was telling Matt last time we were talking, I picked up an orange bass amp. You know, the
little guy, like what? How many watts?
Just the 50.
Okay.
But yeah, it's
just
pretty,
a 50.
It's a good amp. It's probably the best, nicest amp I've ever had, like bass amp.
Oh yeah.
It's got a good tone to it, man. I like it.
Yeah, just a 50. A 50-watt amp can be a cranking motherfucker, man.
Oh yeah, it can crank.
Fuck yeah, dude.
I haven't even turned it up halfway, you know.
Yeah, because you'd be shaking the fucking joint.
What is that? Was that pretty expensive? Those are pretty pricey, aren't they?
It was under $500. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah. Because those are all pricey.
With tax down here, Jesus, man. Like 10% sales tax.
Well, we're not that far fucking behind you, dude. And we still got to pay income tax. You don't.
Yeah, state income.
Well, yeah,
but I'm just saying, we're at fucking. What are we at, Matt? 7 to 9?
Something like that, yeah.
For sales tax?
Yeah, it all but it all balances out. See, you don't have income tax, but you get a higher but you get a higher sales tax rate and shit. They're never gonna fucking make it like, come on down here. We're just more chill than everyone else. Fuck that. They always have it in the fucking fine print, bitches.
Yeah, they just get it every time a sale occurs,
They just nickel.
Collect immediately.
I think that idea is not so bad, man. I mean, just have a fucking flat tax rate across the board. That's it.
You kind of make your decision when you buy it, It's like, well, you make your decision to pay the tax when you buy something.
Yeah.
You don't sit there and think about it.
Yeah.
Like, now I owe money. They're like, we're going to charge you interest, you son of a bitch.
Well, I mean, this whole fucking income tax based on what you make is just bullshit to the federal government. So even state and federal, it can just be fucking done through fucking tax. That way, fucking even the fucking illegals will be paying into the system.
Yeah, flat tax.
Fuck yeah. Every motherfucker.
No one can escape that.
Nobody can escape it. Even the fucking drug dealers, they're gonna have to fucking pay it somehow too.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Everybody would be fucking paying their share. Yeah. You fucking eat, you pay. Fuck it. And then they would know what it feels like to actually have these fucking glorified, bloated fucking programs.
Bloated fucking programs. Listen, motherfuckers, this is not a political podcast. Why are we going down these politics fucking rabbit holes? No! Damn it, no!
Well, anyways, I paid like $35 flat tax on my amplifier.
Alright, that's not bad.
So it came out like $385,
Yeah. So
shit like that.
And then you put a little Band-Aid on your little boom boom, and you fucking took it on home, and it was fucking good. And it kicks your ass.
I hustled them for a free fucking patch cord, though.
You hustled them. You know how much a patch cord costs those guys?
Yeah, $5, if that.
Yeah. Anyway, hustler, listen to this. I'm glad you did that because that's a fucking badass amp. But I want you to hear this. This is a fable. Once upon a time, there dwelt an old king in a palace. In the center of a golden table in the main hall, there shone a large and magnificent jewel. Each day of the king's life, the stone sparkled more resplendently. One day, a thief stole the jewel and ran from the palace, hiding in a forest. As he stared with deep joy at the stone, to his amazement, the image of the king appeared in it. "I have come to thank you," said the king. "You have released me from my attachment to earth. I thought I was freed when I acquired the jewel, but then I learned that I would be released only when I passed it on, with a pure heart, to another. Each day of my life I polished that stone until finally this day arrived when the jewel became so beautiful that you stole it, and I have passed it on and am released. The jewel you hold is understanding. You cannot add to its beauty by hiding it and hinting that you have it, nor yet by wearing it with vanity. Its beauty comes of the consciousness that others have of it. Honor that which gives it beauty." There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That's how it goes down.
It's like when I polish my pole each day.
Yeah.
I stare into the luster of it.
Into that luster.
And I'm amazed.
The mirror-like luster.
Yeah, I see my loving face and my lips getting ever so closer.
And then you go to keep leaning in. You keep leaning in to kiss it over and over again. Because you're so in love with the image, you got to kiss it.
Yep, and then I see some evil baron. He comes and kisses it.
And then you bust in your own face. You keep kissing on the luster in your fucking tip until you bust in your own face. Why?
Kisses the scar.
Kissing the scar? You mean from like the circumcision scar? A circumcision scar?
Like, yeah, the scar that divides your nuts.
That divides your nuts? Well, the seam, the weld, the natural one?
The seam? Yeah.
It's a masterful fucking job of TIG welding in there. It's not gonna fucking pull apart very easy. It's straight. It's a
Grandpa Joe's gonna be sniffing around, man.
Well, that's that's where he likes to go.
If there's a nutty seam, he's gonna be after it.
It's because he's a fucking abnormal termination. Fucking freak show. He'll be sniffing around everybody's balls.
The scar from your circumcision.
The hood? You mean the big one that made the hood?
Maybe Greg hasn't been circumcised.
Well, then that's his issue. That's for everybody.
They preach you his food or what?
They preach. Well, yeah, they mash a mother bird comes and chews it up for him, then spits it back in his spits it all back in his mouth in a fucking pulpy sluice.
Imagine if that was your job.
Oh, to mash up the president's food into pulpy sluice that you could shoot back into his mouth like a fucking bird.
Yeah, like porridge-like.
And he's like, oh,
porridge-like consistency, you know?
Yeah, porridge? Is that what you fucking said?
Porridge.
Jesus
You need a
Christ.
glove. You need a glove that looks like a fucking pterodactyl's like fucking mother and shit to feed it to him.
And then and then you have to put on a big fucking a whole head mask of a bird. And you bend over and you put a funnel in the beak.
He like pre-chewing it and then spit it out on his plate.
Yeah, and he like leans his head back and just opens his mouth.
Yeah, you just spit it right in his mouth.
Right through the straw.
Yeah, like say it's Thanksgiving. It's Thanksgiving. You just ate a bunch of stuffing. And you're chewing it up, and then you're spitting these chunks of stuffing, dry kind of stuffing shit in his mouth. And it's bouncing off his lips and shit. Yeah, I mean, it's a fucking mess. There's no good way to do it.
Or you just swallow it, and then you barf it back up.
Yeah, chocolate pudding's pretty easy. He's
like barf it up a little bit.
Yeah, just kind of choke it down a little bit and then just puke it back up. Like stick your your fingers down your throat.
More liquidy consistency to it.
Yeah, then you mixed it with a little stomach acid and you stick your fingers down your throat and it's just fucking. He's just eating it all up like a little baby bird. Tweet, tweet, cheep, 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 cheep. Cheep, 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 cheep. Fucking whole head. His whole fucking head opens up, ready to accept it.
You got like a wet dry vac on reverse, just fucking puking it out and shit.
Yeah, just fucking right into his feed chute.
He's just gulping it down.
Yep. And then other people look at it and think it's love and shit, but it's really just this basic, weird, primitive, instinctive function. It's not love at all, god damn it. There's nothing fucking romantic about it. He's the baby bird that should have been kicked out the nest and fucking dropped on its fucking head. But instead, he fucking stayed in the nest, pushed everyone else out, and got all the fucking shit biscuit fucking regurgitation.
Yeah, after how many years? Like 40-something years?
50 fucking, like 48 years or some fucking weak shit.
Oh my god, my entire life and shit.
Yeah. Our entire lives, this asshole has been completely worthless, overpaid, and thinking he's like cool or something. It's fucked up. Yeah, man, ridiculous.
Even the people from his town are like, he only fucking comes around when it's time to fucking vote.
Yeah.
They even call him out.
He's like the guy that's still in high school, but he's like fucking 30, 40 years old.
Ferris
Bueller.
Yeah.
He was
Could
cool.
be like a 40-year-old in high school.
Like Ferris Bueller.
He's still hitting on the young.
Yeah. A creep.
Oh, hey, what's up?
The Matthew McConaughey in Dazed and Confused. All right. That motherfucker.
Yeah, like 40-year-old hitting on a 16-year-old chick, you know?
Yeah. He's like, every year, what was it? What the fuck did he say? Every year I stay the same age, but they keep getting younger and shit.
They get older, and I stay the same age or some shit.
They keep getting younger.
Oh yeah.
Ugh.
That's some fucked up shit.
Fucking gross. And then you got what's his fucking face? J-Lo's man. What's Ben Affleck? He's in it. And he's wanting to just beat the freshman and shit because he has some like
He's got his paddle and a hurt on.
homoerotic rage issues happening and shit. Yeah. Fucking weird.
Right? He wants to spank him.
Yeah. I just want to spank him and hug him and kiss him and spank him and love him and hug him and kiss him and spank him.
Yeah.
He's like confused. He's a bit confused. His issues have sensitive tissues. Fuck. But that's how, and this is where I wanted to really go from the beginning of this thing. I mean, we're kind of winding down a bit ish here. We're at about 66 and a half minutes. But that was a long way to get to this point. Sometimes people wake up and can no longer, for whatever reason, deny that they're gay. And sometimes when they do that, it ruins families and friendships. And
yeah, I wonder what you guys know, before we, any more time.
Come fast.
Confess.
I'm sorry.
Confess.
If you guys were holding out for me and my love, just.
Well,
Your mouth,
I'm not like that.
your mouth's watering. What?
all those dick pics. All those dick pics you kept sending me. I got a different message from all those dick pics you sent. I could have sworn you were trying to court me. Said I miss you, darling, and then it was your naked cock and balls.
Yep, I've been leading you on all this time.
Son of a bitch, playing with my emotion.
Have you guys ever seen Chappelle's skit when he's got Eddie Murphy's brother Charlie Murphy talking about how friends kicked their ass in basketball?
Oh yeah, and then made him pancakes.
Yeah, then made him pancakes. Yeah.
Oh. Fucking shirts and skins and shit. Shirts and blouses or whatever. Skins and blouses.
Shirts and blouses. Yeah.
He's like Prince was magical and shit. How he fucking just kind of like jumped up and like slammed the ball and then it kind of like gently floated back down, real slow and gentle, like he was levitating back down to the earth. Oh, it fucked up.
Yeah.
They fucking whip their asses in fucking high-heeled boots and blouses, and then he makes them fucking.
Oh yeah.
Then he makes them breakfast and shit, and they're just tripping the fuck out. Like, what the fuck is this? Anyway, yeah, it was a classic.
Yeah, it just made me think of what we were just talking about, that whole thing.
So we were talking about, the
waking up gay.
Yeah, you realize you're gay finally one day.
Yeah,
like,
man.
Oh, yeah.
And all of a sudden you're gonna be like, what, prancing off to work and fucking in some fucking And some little chunk heels, wedge
Here,
heels, and fucking.
I was talking to Matt about this earlier, Greg. Here's the scenario for you. One day you wake up and you realize that your father was gay. After his death, you come to find out he had a secret lover.
After he's dead and you just know.
Yeah,
you find out he has a secret lover.
No, after he's dead.
Oh, after he's dead, you find his lover knocks on your door.
Yeah. I need to sit down and talk to you for a minute.
Dead and you're like, oh yeah, really? And you ask him a few questions. You're like, oh, okay, maybe this guy
confirm true. Oh no!
So you invite him to your house, you know, sit down. You know, you go get a couple beers out of the fridge, you know.
He's like, do you have any margarita mix?
Next thing you know,
blowjob shots.
I want to let you know that, you know, I don't know how to break this to you, but me and your daddy were lovers.
He had very very salty balls, really, you know, the saltiest I'd ever tasted, and oh boy. He was kind of an asshole, but he could really fuck well. And you're like, oh God, I don't want to know, you piece of shit. Get out of my house.
Just scarred the whole, like, hero image of his dad playing, you know.
Hero. Ha ha ha.
Basketball. Oh, that's what I was going to say. And Charlie Murphy's like, man, and here comes this guy, man. His hands are, like, flying all over, like, you know, man. You know, his hands are, like, everywhere. And he's like, man, this is not the type of fucking guy you want to be bending over in front of. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, Lord Christ Almighty! Yeah, that's his fucking uptight way of saying I was fucking too fucking paranoid to fucking kick some ass. You got.
Yeah, this is not the type of guy you want to be bending in front of, man. I was fucking rolling, man. That's some funny shit.
Yeah, but I just wonder how that'd make you look at the world if you found out your dad was gay and you never knew, like after his death.
Oh,
I would laugh till I would laugh till I piss myself. I'd be like, you gotta be kidding! All them years you fucking held that shit? Why?
Oh goddamn! Well, it would go from like soprano to fucking, you know, maybe like I don't.
Exactly.
Take the title away.
And really, he wanted to be prancing around in a house dress and shit. And you're like, be you, man. I don't know. Fucking don't die wondering, asshole. Yeah, I'd laugh. I'd be like, you got to be fucking kidding, man.
I'd fucking laugh my ass off.
Because whoever could have. Anybody who could withstand what was coming out of his fucking bowels, man, my hat's off to him. Because, boy, man, when he'd go and take a shit, it was fucking fierce, dude. The cheap beer shits. Like, man, if you want to play with that fucking ass, then I guess you're dedicated and down and shit, man. What can I do?
Oh,
there ain't no love that could stop that shit. I mean, it's destiny. Fuck all that, man.
I mean,
my dad fucking stunk up a bathroom like he fucking killed. It was like a slaughterhouse was on fire.
Oh, yeah.
A burning slaughterhouse of cheap beer and shit. Oh God, yeah, man. Fuck all that.
Fucking Slim Jims and fucking cheap beer, chicken wings, and
Slim Jims. Venison, cheese and venison sausage and shit. Yeah. And cheap ass beer and fucking rot gut, fucking whiskey. Yeah. Rot gut alcohols that nobody in this fucking last century
find
drank.
out it was his
rock and rye.
Deer hunting buddy.
Oh!
some chowder from the backside.
He gets back, and my mom's like, "So did you see any? Did you get any, deer?" And he's like, "No, but I saw a bunch of rutting bucks." They were rubbing all over them trees.
Yep, mounting them and shit.
Yeah, he just comes back really hungover and limping around like he was injured, like he was shot in the war.
Yeah, that would be your dad's scenario. My dad's scenario would be like some truck driver. They're meeting up.
Yeah. Oh, the classic.
Yeah.
Doing the truck stop, the fucking truck stop tap dance and shit.
Like a cheap hotel room, $20 an hour,
The Flying J Diner.
Yeah, two toe taps under the divider.
Hey.
Under the two toe taps under the stall.
Yeah, all you can eat.
Oh.
Yeah,
all you can eat, you fucking gross piece of shit. It's fucking disgusting, man.
All you can eat, fucking Chinese restaurant across the
What? All you can eat shit clingers off some balls and shit? Jesus Christ.
Some dim sum and some fucking sauteed eggplant.
That's a pot sticker. I'm gonna eat your pot sticker. You're like, oh, okay. Well, if you really want to. Pretty sick.
Yeah, if it was my old man, he'd be in a LeBaron convertible
with a couple dogs in it.
Yanni fucking playing as loud as he could play it.
Live at the Acropolis.
Yanni?
Yeah,
Yanni.
Live at the Acropolis with his dogs fucking hanging out and shit. What's up?
He winks. Winks at another guy.
Oh, winkety.
He's like, how you doing?
He had a little gay twinkle in his eye though, man.
Oh yeah.
I mean, gay like happy, man. He had like elf eyes and shit. I could see him I could see people misinterpreting him for being fucking a little light on his loafers. He's always trying to be too jolly and shit. When
he's wearing loafers too.
Oh yeah. When the sugars got a hold of him and shit, and all of a sudden he got all cranky, and they thought he was just being bitchy and shit. He was kind of a little, more compact, little fella. He had some hobbitness to him.
Baggins.
Yeah, he was a Baggins. At least he wasn't a Saggins or a Faggins.
He was a Saggy Baggins.
Oh, Nutsack Saggins and sucking. Don't forget. Nutsack Saggins. Sag Baggins. Saggy
Sack Baggins.
Saggy Sag Baggins.
Saggy Sack Baggins.
Yep, Saggy Sag Baggins. All right, I'm writing that shit. All right. Okay, now don't forget, we got our little family tree going on here. We got Nutsack Saggins. All right, Nutsack Saggins is the father of Suckin' Cockins. We have Homo Faggins, and he's the father of Dildo Faggins, who are the cousins to Throdo Gaggins, and his little bitches.
Gotta throw like.
Well, we've got his little.
Time I was telling you, but something with Chubb territory or family.
Well, we'll get there for sure. We're building this. This is a world we're building here. It takes a minute for sure. So, Throdo Gaggins though is like the adventurer guy who fucking has his three little minion bitches kind of giggle, gargle, and swallow. Swallow is the one that always looks at Throdo Gaggins with love in his eyes and Jesus Christ, and he wants to save him from everything, and he's really going out of his way. Oh, Mr. Throdo, oh, Swallow, you are my true fucking companion. And it's a little fucking kind of gay there.
Sammy Swallows.
Yeah, Sammy Swallows. Now, we've just added Saggy Sagbaggins, and I'm not quite sure where he fits into the tree, but he's an offshoot there, the Sagbaggins clan. They're kind of weird. But then, the friend to all these motherfuckers is Randolph the Pink, and he's the fucking wizard sleeve. He's that guy who stands at the...
he keeps them in line.
Well, Andy stands at the end of the bed and giggles when they all touch each other weird and shit, and it's just kind of like...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he just likes to watch.
Really awkward and shit.
Yeah, pillow fights.
Pillow bites, yeah. Lots of pillow biting.
His staff grows.
Oh, shit. When he's
under his robe.
Certain circumstances. No, under his robe, you fucking...
Under his robe, yeah.
He's like, this is how I fucking cast spells, motherfucker. That's my fucking wand and shit.
That's when Frodo clears his throat.
He's like...
Oh, shit, he gets ready?
He goes, doody-doo. Doody-doo.
Doody-doody-doo. Doody-doody-doo.
Doody-doody-doo.
And he reaches out. He just needs to look at their buttholes and jerk off and shit like Michael Jackson and shit. That's his trip. It's like, I don't want to... He's like, I'm not going to fuck you. I just want to look at your butthole.
And then Bozo Faggins pulls out the fucking bucket and he's like...
Dildo...
All right, kids. Throwing some ping pong balls.
Yeah, and let's see who gets gaped by fucking Randolph the Pink. Listen,
they're
people.
leaning over to throw the ping pong ball.
That is just ridiculously over the top and unnecessary to go that far with it, but it had to happen. Because that's the part that marks the end of the episode proper. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for joining us. It is time to let this fucking one go. We're at about 80 minutes. That's good lifetimes for everybody. But as the music comes up, I just want you to know that we really appreciate your time and your effort and your ability to tune into this little podcast that we do, where we say ludicrous... I said it before, I'll say it again. It's just like intelligent people saying crass and rude things for the delight of being able to say some of these things and put these ideas together, because a lot of it is actually quite compelling, and what isn't bred of the mind is just information true to the times of the day, of the world, and an attempt to help you make sense of things, because we are living in a very confusing time when, you know, philosophies and societies and things are starting to be kind of reborn, and we want to make sure that we're doing that in a way that's positive and conducive to life as we know it and want it to be. So, in short, go out into the world, be good people. You know, we all like to make fucking crazy ass jokes and shit, and fucking it can get gnarly and shit, but even that is just actually kind of having fun. So, you know, do what you can to help lighten the load of the world, because it's already got a lot of weight on it and shit, and, you know, the Georgia Guidestones can't be enacted until we all do our part to make sure that they happen. So, do you guys want to say anything on the way out?
Yeah.
What do you want to say, man?
Yeah, easy does it, right?
Easy does it. All right, cool.
I was going to say, you know, if you want to lighten your load, you can always pick up a sex toilet.
That's true.
Yeah.
Get the European.
It'll lighten both loads at the same time.
The European fuck toilet. It sprays you down, then it fucking gets you off and shit, and you're like, wow.
It's got a corkscrew tickler and everything.
Yeah. Oh, it's like a wine cork fucking corkscrew and shit. Like, what are you planning to do now with this? The next move is gonna be shitty. Now that you're good and corkscrewed in there like a narwhal horn. How did we get here? I just came to take a dump.
Lighten the load. That's what I'm talking about. Lighten both loads.
I hear you. It would probably take some getting used to for sure, because that's really
But just think about how much less violence there'd be in the world.
Oh yeah, if
both loads lightened at once.
If every time somebody went to the bathroom they took a shit or whatever, but then they got off too.
Yeah, forced milk.
Yeah, male or female.
Forced milking.
Yeah, male or female. You know, the appropriate bidets would be in the appropriate bathrooms. And so everybody would just get fucking... You're just like, oh yeah, I guess... But see, imagine though, you could imagine how much downtime you'd all of a sudden start getting in corporations and offices, because everybody'd be like, oh yeah, I gotta go to the bathroom. And I mean, it would get ridiculous.
Well, it would become a joke. You start getting that look from people like, right, uh-huh.
Or you'd have like some sort of little identifier on you, or something you could wear, or something where you scan it on the toilet, and it only gives you like one nut every like 4 hours or some shit. So you can only do that twice a day, man.
Someone might try and stand there for like a half an hour.
That's what I'm saying, and just abusing it and shit, kind of.
Like, hey man, come on, I gotta go.
And the toilet's trying to tell him, like, man, you've already gotten off. It's cool, man. You gotta go back to work. It's like, no, one more time. Fucking do it again. Like, no, I am not obligated to please you like this. Next.
Well, they would have that feature turned off.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. It'd be like limited, or it'd be like one a day. You get a one nutter a day. Limited amount of times in the bathroom.
There would have to be regulation, I guess.
Yeah, your key card wouldn't work. You know, it would only give you like.
Well, it would have to be like regulated by the federal government. You know.
The feds.
Yeah, the
feds
are
in there.
On each side.
Yeah, like you only get like a 10 to 15 minute window, and that's it, buddy. And then your key card doesn't work.
They would tax your butthole fucking.
Yeah,
if you couldn't pay.
If you go over 15 minutes, it's like a write up and a demerit and shit. Like, oh, you should be able to get.
Yeah, it just shocks you.
Oh, god damn!
Like a fence.
They're like, I'm gonna call HR, and HR is like, fuck you. We know what you're doing in there. Get the fuck out of there, man.
Yeah, we timed you.
Yeah, quit raping our fucking generosity here. That ain't cool. You're raping our generosity by giving you the fuck toilets, all right? You know, fucking come on, man. Fucking, what do you want?
That helps with birth. You know, it's a form of birth control, really.
It keeps the urge down. It cuts down on rape and fucking unwanted pregnancy and all this other shit, because everybody's just
and unwanted advances in the workplace,
getting their nut and shit. They're like, oh well, you know, whatever. Anyway, sales are down this quarter, and there's just business and shit. All of a sudden, all these corporations become hugely more successful, but in a legitimate way, because so much extra shit has been taken off the plate. No sexual tension, or a lot less sexual tension and weirdness and shit in the office and shit. Everybody's just chill. Let's get down to it. Efficiency goes through the fucking roof and shit, and profit margins are fucking skyrocketing and historically.
Yeah, the mini skirt does nothing for the boss. He's just like, whatever.
Yeah, he's like, that's cute and shit, and I'd love to fuck you, but I really, I don't know, whatever. It's cool. I'd rather just fucking get down with some of this business and shit we're trying to get done over here. You're like, what the fuck happened? Thanks to the fuck toilet, everything was revolutionized. Society became a place that seemed tolerable again. Just because of the fuck toilet.
See, I'm telling you, man, it's the future.
All right, Howard Hughes. Anyway, well, we're going to let you guys go, and we will catch you next time. And thank you very much for listening. Adios. Say bye, guys, if you want to say bye.
See ya.
Hasta la vista.
To the chopper. All right, man. Later.